Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACBFF. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's very nice movement, in fact, just closed up at the high of the day. I just noticed that. So, I mean, really, you can't, write up a better end of the day when the price is closing at the high. But point being, very nice move today, so updates need to be made. First, I'm going to do those little house cleaning, get rid of these lines here. Sure, these levels still pertain to the chart. They're just not relevant. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's lines and clutter all over the place. So I want to try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting. And that states that when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that did watch yesterday's video, $8 was that one level of resistance where you can see here, price struggled with it a little bit early on, but finally got separation from it. And that's kind of what, basically the floodgates opened up there eventually, and, up the price has gone since then. So keep an eye on that. That would be the ideal level of support. Ideal meaning what would make this chart look the best? Certainly staying above 8. With that being said, what I'm not saying is that if the price drops below 8, then that means the entire chart's ruined. I'm not saying that at all. From more so the big picture point of view, that is where the purple line down here comes into play, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving, so as time goes by, it's going to move itself upwards like that. And basically, I like to call moving averages trend lines for lazy people. So you can picture that as a trend line, if you will, that's going to draw itself for you. So point being, big picture point of view, as long as the price is above that quote-unquote trend line, then the overall chart, the overall price is in an uptrend, and that's what bullish moves are, right? By default, a bullish move is in an uptrend. And, so as long as it stays above the moving average as the trend line, quote unquote, draws itself, then yeah, bulls are in full control. What about levels of resistance? I'm actually kind of talking out loud to myself because I don't think the price has been up this high. Let's go to the daily time frame. I guess shame on me for not better preparing. All right, there we go. Yeah, so now each one of these candles does indeed represent a day. And this is a good problem to have when you have to go back this far into the chart's history. But let's talk resistance. Next key overall level where the sellers seem to have been really hanging out, going to be right here at about 875, and then after 875 up at these highs, which sit at about 925. So 875, 925, next two key hurdles of resistance. But all in all, as long as the price keeps on building higher bases like it's been doing for the past few weeks, things will continue to take care of themselves. So yeah, focus on building higher lows and sit back and let the trend do its thing. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.